Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we have a banger daily market news analysis. So without any further ado, let's bring the action. All right, I'm going to turn the music up a little bit for YouTube because I've been told that we can't hear it on YouTube. Can't hear the music. All right, so we're going to turn it up a little bit. Let me know if we're good to go for the music. Okay? Let me know if we're good to go on the music on YouTube. We'll mess around with that. But anyways, let's get into the market here. All right. First things first, of course, we got to start with Bitcoin. The one, the true, the original, the true stable coin. Tomorrow is the full moon, okay? Tomorrow is the full moon. And that brings us into the window of energy of the bearish time frame. Okay, we are in the window of energy from the bearish time frame. We are in the window of the energy of the bearish time frame. Okay, and I put out that I was looking for opportunities to buy. We will still be in this window for the next week or so. That being said, Bitcoin has found support on the 55 moving average. We'll see if this holds. But right now, like, this looks to be enough to where we can move on towards our next leg higher. It wouldn't be weird for us to flash down at some point to the 236, looking at about 28.5. That wouldn't be weird if we just had that for maybe like a few hours. He says, hey, what is your opinion on HBAR Fetch XCC? Open your price prediction for them. Hi, Professor. Uh-oh. He says, let's go, damn it. So yeah, Bitcoin, we're in the full moon energy. Tomorrow is the full moon. I anticipate us to be just kind of sideways and down for the next few days, and then we're going to start rotating into the most bullish time of the market. So I'll be looking for opportunities at that point to take profit. Right now, I'm looking for opportunities to enter into the market. I put out yesterday that 68 cents for XRP got triggered on my Discord, and we're already up. We're up 2 cents from that moment. So this trade is already in the profit, especially at the 5x leverage point. Same thing for XRP though. We've had a clean breakout, of course. Everyone remembers that, the SEC lawsuit. I said that we have a couple more days to break out to the next leg higher. If we don't, we're going to consolidate between the 618 and the 0.5. That's exactly what we're doing right now. This thing has really flattened out. Now we're about to get across to the downside on the RSI moving. We're about to get across the downside on the RSI. However, this thing has just been holding here. We have a few more days of this bearish energy before we start to get out of here and get to the next leg up. Wood says, good morning. I guess I made a bad decision to swing trade. We never know. Trade's not over. Trade is not over. You know, we're in like, all right, so if you go to a macro, right, and I've pointed this out before. So all of last year, the market was like this. So you're like, you know, all of 2022, this is what the market looked like. right? This is what the whole 2022 looked like. Just down, sideways, down, big flashes to the downside, right? Your ups were kind of grueling up, followed by big flashes to the downside. Grueling up, big flashes to the downside. Grueling up, big flashes to the downside. That was all of last year. Okay? All of this year is the opposite. Okay? The literal opposite of last year. Just sideways and up. Your downside are more grueling down, and your ups are big swings to the upside. So kind of grueling down, big swings to the upside. Grueling down, big swing to the upside. So I am more bullish overall on the market than I was last year. I'm looking for much more bullish times to enter into the market rather than to just, short. I'm really just looking for more opportunities to enter into the market. Okay. Right now, the total market is looking at 1.19 trillion. That 1.25 trillion is a big number that we got to get above. Bitcoin sitting at 29.5, Ethereum at 1800, XRP at 70.5. The biggest movers on the day, well, the pre-market open, PancakeSwap up 4.2%, Flare up 3.66%, and the biggest losers on the pre-market are SNX and OP. On the day, the biggest gainer is BSV, and the biggest loser is Curve. And the reason because of this is because of the there has been an exploitation on Curve, which isn't the first exploitation that Curve has had. So for me, I'm completely out on Curve. It's had too many exploits. Major hack in the DeFi world. Curve temporary drops to 10 cents. And here's an article about it. This thing's been hacked multiple times. So I'm out on Curve. Where would you suggest for tutorials for trading platforms and understanding charts and TA? Johnny, I have a full course for the price of a cup of coffee under my Patreon or level 2 members on YouTube. You'll get access to my private Discord, all of my videos. I have videos on Fibonacci's. I have videos on Elliott waves. I have videos on Wyckoff accumulation. I have videos on trading with the moon. And I do some really in-depth TA on all of those things as well. So for the price of a cup of coffee per month, you can learn how to trade, get access to my portfolio percentages, buy, call, sell alerts. Like I just put out a call yesterday that I was going long on XRP at 68 cents. And we're already at 70.5 cents. So this is already in the green. And I also have books on there that have helped me and all that and more. Akashe says, Ski Sensei, what up, bro? Hey, can you guys hear the music on YouTube? When do you think the height of the parabolicism will be? Like, how long after the halving? Roughly like a year. Roughly a year. Says, and yet 90% plus of people that try to get wrecked. That's facts. 90 something percent of people should just dollar cost average. But even in dollar cost averaging, you can read the markets. And you can accumulate more strategically than not. I buy every single week, whether the market is up or down, but I also accumulate and go long at certain points of the market. Bear Market Bully says, damn, I have to get in this Patreon. Let me know. I'll shout you out. We will have a correction in September or August. It depends on like when we have our breakout. So if we have a breakout to our retracement, then yes. But if we don't, let me change this song. I can't stand this song. This song is weird. If we don't have our breakout soon, then I would say we're just gonna kind of march along. Just march along. Kindly price prediction for Matic DX, DYDX, Bello, ALC. Thanks. Yeah, we'll get into the coins in a bit. I think that was Bald just got rugged. In other news, so they're down 87% on the day. The overall market pre-open, and we got about 20 minutes before the open, so we'll get into some of your guys' coins on that. What's the price? What price is breakout or down? So my overall thesis for the market has been for a while that Bitcoin is going to retrace. Okay. And you're looking at least to the 0.5, you're looking at about $40,000. The 618 is where it's retraced to multiple times, and that's about $48,000. Okay. A retracement is like this. Okay, so there are two types of movements that happen. So you have a ball at the top. This is your ball at the top. Now we don't know the material of this ball. Is it made out of rubber? Is it made out of concrete? We don't know. Right? We don't know what that is. And we don't know if it's just being dropped. It just let go. If that's the case, it comes down and about to the 0.5 or the 702. That's a retracement. Now, if I have this ball and I throw the ball and it's made out of rubber, then it would go parabolic. Like that. But always, unless it is completely rug pulled, it's going to retrace. And Bitcoin, on 3 separate occasions, has retraced to the 618. So that is what I think is going to happen again. I'm open-minded to only the 0.5 because it's a maturing asset. And I'll show you what this looks like on the charts. I'm open-minded to the 0.5 because it's a maturing asset, meaning like the lows are going to be less, which we saw. Bitcoin only went down 77%. From the top to the bottom, it went down 77%. As you can see here, 77.5%. In previous runs, it was about 85%. That was the average. So we had less of a pullback. So that's one good news as far as that goes. But with that, with the maturing asset, less of a pullback means less of a run as well. So that wouldn't be weird at all. He says, bring XRP to Mars. What is Patreon? I've been watching TA for a while and want to be able to long short come bull run. Patreon is like, the link is in my description. It's in a, it's exclusive content. So I have videos that I only post on there. And I post once a week on there. So the link is in my description for that. You could also just be a level 2 member on YouTube and you'll get the same benefits. So either or. I feel like the SEC told Coinbase yesterday night to halt trading as a good sign for XRP. What's your take on Elon changing to X? Any affiliation to X coins? It is 100% affiliated to the X coins. Anything with that X in it is all connected to the same group of people. Twitter or X.com is connected to the same group of people. Make no mistake about that. All right, let's continue with this like retracement sort of breakdown. Let me go a little bit deeper into this. You guys are getting a masterclass today. Getting the masterclass today. All right, so let's do it side by. Actually, let's do it vertical. Let's do it like this. This will be easier. All right. So here's the 2017 bull run. And on bottom, we have our current day. This is 2021. Okay, so you had your big parabolic run up to the upside, your big parabolic run to the upside. You crash down 70% most of the way, everyone thinks it's done. Crash down 70% most of the way, everyone thinks it's done. One more leg down, one more leg down in the depths of despair. In the depths of despair, you finally take it all back. You take it all back. Back test a prior trading range, back test a prior trading range. And then you retrace, which we're just kind of waddling along right now, where this is more violent of a retracement. But the retracement was literally to the 618, as you can see. Now, this isn't the only time that this has happened. And I actually think that this cycle is more similar to the 2014, 2015. And I'll show that in just a second. So everyone thinks that the bull market is back on during this time. Then we came back for our spring in Wyckoff before then going off and away to the next bull run. This is kind of where I think we're at. We're somewhere in this range right here. We're literally at the 236 where we were right here. All right, so let's go back to another one. So this was... this structurally almost looks more similar. Just kind of marching along. We did hit the 618 and kind of back test in this particular run. So this was the 2013 bull run and the 2015 bear market, 2016 retracement, followed by the 2017 bull run. Okay. So same thing, parabolic rise, crash down. So this is all the same, parabolic rise, crash down. But the difference between this one, this was a Shemitah year. So 2015 was a Shemitah. So I actually think that this is more similar to how we're playing out right now. And as you can see, it just kind of marched along until we got out of there. Now we did come up to the 618 yet again perfectly back in 2016 after the 2013 bull run. But we didn't really go back down. We didn't even go all the way back down to the 236. We just barely broke structurally. The base of it was right here, basically at the 0.5. And we just kind of marched out of here. So there's a possibility that that's kind of what happens. Just kind of marching its way into the next bull run. But either way, we're at the 236. We're just hanging out at the 236, which was right here. We spent some time in there before one big leg to the 618. Okay. Hopefully that answers your guys' questions on that. That's basically where I think that we're at. We're like pre-retracement. Yo, what's up? Ski, good morning, bro. Good morning. All right, let's get into your guys' price predictions. Let's get into it. We'll look at that up until... Let me switch this song. Caspa. We got two Casas. Then we'll take a look at the open. I wanted to go over the NASDAQ pre-market and SPX as well, and then we'll get into your guys' coins. So these are important because they trade with crypto. They have forever. At some point, I think they're going to decouple, but for now, they're still trading together. And the NASDAQ is about to break above this level. We found support off of the 21 moving average and a big move to the upside over the last 2 days for the NASDAQ, up 3% for the NASDAQ. That's a good bit. So once we get above this would be a clean breakout. We're gonna go at a minimum to a double top at 16.7, but probably get into the 1618 at 220,000. Can you show VIXY? I got you. What? Bro, quit sending. Get out of here. I think this is. What was it? VIV. Is this like a. What is this, bro? This is a coin. Oh, okay. This is a token. Alright, cool. We'll get into that later. Same thing for SPX, which is the S&P 500. So we're about to have a breakout. We need to get above 46.3. If this breaks out, this is really good for crypto, because typically Bitcoin makes new all-time highs at the same time as the S&P 500 is making new all-time highs. Okay? People think that they're, not correlated, but they certainly are. Gold, gold is up 0.9%, so nothing really to write home about. And then the other one that we need to look at is the DXY. So when the DXY is down, Bitcoin is up. And as you can see, while XRP was breaking out, the DXY was breaking down. So we've had a little bit of rally, but nothing to see. You see that Coinbase is blocked off? Is it? Is Coinbase blocked off? What do you mean by that? Mine's working. Yeah, my Coinbase is working. The unbanked. Let me fix my camera. Alright, let's get into you guys' coins. And we'll check out market open. It looks like it's about to open in about 5 minutes. So we'll do 5 minutes worth of coins. Fetch. XTC. Matic. I picked up some Matic yesterday too. Put that out on my Patreon, or on my on my Patreon too, but on my Discord, my private Discord. We got Cass. I think we have 2 Cass. And then ILV. Alright, cool. We'll crank out a couple of these before the market open. Then we're going to see what Bitcoin's going to do at the market open. And the S&P 500 as well. See if there's any big movers. Alright. Fetch. So Fetch has just been hanging out on the